There once was a forest of beautiful trees, standing like giants with pretty green leaves, where small woodland creatures like squirrels and stoats went looking for food in their little fur coats. But deep in their shadow, away from the light, there dwelled a most strange and most sorrowful sight. Peculiar, unusual, and there in the woods, all bent in strange angles, the ugly tree stood. Not tall like the others, his trunk was all worn, no leaves on his branches, roots crooked and torn. All twisted and tangled, his stems were all bad. The other trees mocked him and made him feel sad. They shouted and laughed, still the tree never cried. But ever so often, he'd ask himself why. Why can't I be handsome, reach up to the sky, or make shade for travelers sometimes passing by? One day a woodcutter came to the glade. She carried an axe with the sharpest of blades. "These trees are so lovely," she said with a smile. "There's plenty of wood here for logs for my fire." The pretty trees shook, they cried and they bawled. As the woodcutter chopped, they started to fall. She cut and she split, and she hacked away, till at last to the poor ugly the woodcutter came. But she said to herself, as she looked at the tree, "This tree is all crooked and of no use to me." The ugly tree, spared from the woodcutter's axe, stood alone in the glade as the seasons went past. Autumn's cool evenings pushed summer away, and winter's cold blanket grew thick by the day. Animals slept tucked away in their beds, ugly tree too, with the stars overhead. Long days and nights passed till one day arrived spring, and the tree awoke by a curious thing, a feeling old ugly had not felt before, the kiss of the rain and the sun bright and warm. "What's this?" cried the tree, startled and surprised. "My branches have leaves, and I've tripled in size." His trunk was all mended, no longer all frayed. The sky seemed much closer, and the ground far away. Tiny animals danced, butterflies fluttered wings, birds came to chatter, to nest, and to sing. To the folks taking rest in the shade of the tree, standing tall like a giant with pretty green leaves. And from then to this day, the tree never felt bad. He never felt gloomy or lonely, but glad, for the laughter of children around him at play. No more did the ugly tree scare them away.